to the Keith Noble Show, brought to you by Auto Chicks and me, Noble's Financial Network, on Facebook. Look us up there. It's worth your time. So let's talk today about the election we're coming up on. Let's compare the corruption of Biden and Trump. So many things have been published the last 4 years, more now, about Donald Trump, most of which we found out were false. Russiagate originated with the Hillary Clinton campaign. Enlisted government agents, prominent government agents, people in the Department of Justice, and the FBI, and National Intelligence to propagate this fraud that they knew was a fraud, that somehow Donald Trump was illicitly engaged in activities with the Russians. We found out that wasn't true at all. And this just goes on like weekly. Some new story comes out, some horrible thing Donald Trump did. And then you find out, well, 2 days later, 3 days later, a week later, a month later, a year later, none of it was true. He supposedly said horrible things about soldiers. Well, it wasn't true. He did say some horrible things about some specific generals, but not the soldiers. It just goes on and on and on. Trump has a bank account in China. Well, Trump, the business, has a bank account in China because they do business. Most companies have bank accounts in the countries they do business in. There's nothing here to indicate a quid pro quo. It's just endless nonsense. In the meantime, here's what we have found out about Joe Biden. That he was engaged in business with China, with Communist China, with the Communist Party officials in China, and if you believe the recordings of his son Hunter, Hunter himself said that he was involved with the spy chief of China. Joe Biden the Biden family took millions of dollars from China. Well, we're sure of that. Right? That's a no-brainer at this point. The CEO that Hunter and Joe Biden enlisted to run this company they were not doing business with Communist China, has brought out emails, voicemails, text messages from the CEO of the company that Joe and Hunter Biden themselves selected, the guy they hired to run this. At this point, it's not really disputable. Now we can argue how much money that did Joe see. Okay, that's fair game. But that the Biden family did this and that Joe Biden was directly involved in doing this, that's not really debatable at this point. It's just simply not. Yeah, the media tends to ignore it. Biden says, well, it's a Russian hoax. Well, it was the CEO with the emails, with the text messages, with the voicemails, Russia created all that, planted this guy to do this, going back to October 2015, when, by the way, Joe Biden was still vice president when this was initiated? I don't think so. There are a lot of reasons not to vote for Donald Trump for president. There is zero reason to vote for Joe Biden for president. We cannot have a president who's in the pay of Communist China, who's in the pay of Communist Party officials in China, who his son bragged he was doing business with the spy chief of China. This is crazy. How is this not eliminating him as a candidate? Well, Joe Biden's been eliminated several times before as a presidential candidate. This is his third run. Previous 2 times he had to drop out because of lying and plagiarism. And this is the best they come up with, the guy who twice ran before and had to drop out each time for lying and plagiarism? Joe Biden's wife says, vote for Joe Biden, return decency in the White House. Seriously? This is decency to them? It's just crazy. Crazy. This should not be. A man secretly, and I mean secretly because he denied he ever did this, but we know he did. So secretly, Vice President of the United States doing business with Communist China. Secretly. No, not acceptable. Vote for America. Vote to give America a chance. America has no chance with Joe Biden. None. So when you go vote, vote to give America a chance. Vote to give the people of America a chance. Like Ronald Reagan said, trust the people. Get out there and vote for America. Vote for your neighbor. Vote for trusting the people. So, thank you. Look up Auto Chicks and the Nobles Financial Network on Facebook. Look up my book on Amazon, Our Dogs Did Not Bark, A Politically Incorrect Dystopian Tale. And I will see you tomorrow.